I need you guys in my bedroom. Hello, thank you for that. Thank you so much. That's great. You guys sound terrific. You look great. You like you have jobs. You're doing well. Give me some money. No, seriously, I got no money. You hit me last week how poor I am. Wasn't the bills. No. It was these pants. Put them on. I hadn't worn them in a while. I reached into this pocket, found a $10 bill. You know that feeling? That moment in time, right? You get so excited about $10, that's when you know you're poor. Right? You're like, woo, $10. I'm the richest man in the world. 20 more of these and they'll turn my electricity back on. This is how bad it is for me now. I'm shopping at these bargain basement clothing stores. Can you do me a favor and sign a petition? I want to change the name of all these places to crap that was ugly at full price and is still ugly at half price. Short sleeve suits. Burlap underwear. I had a salesman with 3 teeth. 3 teeth! I was mesmerized by them, though. Because you think with only 3 teeth, he'd have time to make them the 3 cleanest teeth in the country. No, not this guy. One was cracked. Second one was brown. Third one had a retainer. They have security in these stores. There's a man standing at the door. Do you understand what that means? Somebody made a life decision out there that they are willing to risk going to jail to steal something from a bargain basement clothing store. Hey, pal, what are you in for? These sequin culottes? No money. It's all for the little Bambino now. My wife and I, we have a little boy. His name's Alexander. He just turned a year. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Just turned a year. Just started walking. It's so cute. You ever see a kid when he first starts walking? How cute is that? Because like he walks 10 feet, and then he sits, and he walks 10 feet, and he sits, and he walks 10 feet, and he sits, and I realized he's a security guard. Tired all the time with a kid. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. You ever been so tired you look at a homeless guy asleep on the street and go, boy, I wish I could sleep like that. I don't need a box spring. I need a box. My wife breastfed. That went well for him. Oh, yeah, beautiful breasts going around the house. I couldn't touch them because they're all full of little poop machine, you know? Oh, it's a huge tease. My kid would taunt me. In the middle of breastfeeding, he just turned. My lips are huge, aren't they? See, the way you laughed, you've been thinking about it since I got up here. Okay, sir, they're not that big. When I was 8, my lips were the same size as they are now. I could whisper in my own ear. My father would take me fishing, stick my face in the water, and say, okay, call your friends. God did not have to make my lips this big. I think he's passive-aggressive. Look what he did to the kangaroo. Look at that poor animal. Cute face, huge, powerful legs, massive tail, only animal with a pocket. What does God do? Makes his arms too short to reach it. See, I think they should have mirrors in the wild, because if some of these wild animals saw themselves, they wouldn't be so cocky. Think about it. How you look affects how you feel. Why wouldn't that be true for the wild animal kingdom? Like the panda bear. That's a wild animal. In his head, he's a badass bear. But if he saw himself in a full-length mirror, he wouldn't be so cocky. He'd be like, I'm adorable. No money. It haunts me. And the only thing worse than not having any money is having had some money and then not having it. You know, right? That woman, you know. Yeah. And that's my story. See, I was a lawyer. Screw you, I was a lawyer. Stop laughing at me. Look, it's right here. Look, there's the thing and the lady and everything. Look, with whatever they call her, the lady and the esquire. I did Wall Street law. I worked for a big Wall Street firm. I did mergers and acquisitions law. Here's the whole story. Ready? I was a lawyer, a comic, a furniture salesman, then a comic. Here's a tip for you kids out there. Try not to get high on career day. Here's how it all started. I'm doing Wall Street law, start doing comedy at night. I lived a secret double life. I swear, I jump in a cab, I take my suit coat off, I take off my tie, I mess up my hair, I try to look as downtown as I could, and I cruise around to dive bars in New York City to do open mic nights. The worst places in the city. One place in the Bowery I worked, it was called Downtown Beirut 2. 2! Now, they were either franchising these hellholes, or Israeli fighters took out one. And basically, you had to have comeback lines for drunk hecklers. That's what it was all about, survival, comeback lines. And I got good at it, really good at it, really good at it. So one day, there's a big meeting at the law firm. Huge conference room, bunch of lawyers. Lawyer on the other side of the deal stands up and in front of everybody starts criticizing me. Me. This document I'd written wasn't right. What were the words he used? Oh yeah, it was illegal. I don't know, whatever. And then he said to me, I could have drafted a better document in my sleep. And I said, well, I could have been your father, but the dog beat me over the fence. So now I'm at a crossroads in my life. I'm really into the comedy thing. And I'm thinking about doing it full time. But it's scary. Or do I stay with law, which is secure, but I'm not really into? Confused. Don't know what to do. And I'm looking for a sign. Somebody talk to me. Give me a sign. Anything. God, give me a sign. What should I do? God, give me a sign. Then all of a sudden, my father dies unexpectedly, and I have to go home to Rhode Island to help run the family furniture business. So now I'm thinking, okay, God, could I have another sign? I go home. I go home for the funeral. And this probably happened to you. The first thing that strikes you when you go home and you've been away for a while is you become a different person from your family. Not better, not worse, just different. Hey? Like, I grew up in a very Italian family. And I felt out of place. Hey, paisans! And I felt out of place. I didn't feel like I fit in anymore. I felt like a square peg in a mental institution. You know. Take my cousins Billy and Vinny. Billy is a coke addict. Vinny is a small-time hood for the mob. He runs numbers in Rhode Island. And he sells car alarms. Car alarms he stole out of other cars. And this is how Vinny came dressed to my father's funeral. No word of a lie. Big puffer helmet here. Orange silk shirt, unbuttoned gold chains. White patent leather belt, white slacks. You getting the picture? Imagine if Elvis were alive, but the good humor man. White mesh loafers, no socks because it was the summer. But you got to put powder on your feet to keep them dry. But Vinny, being the Guido that he is, put too much powder. So every time he'd step toward the casket, puffs of white smoke would come out of the tops of his shoes. And Cousin Billy, the coke addict, sniffing at his heels all night. I got to give Vinny credit, though. He paid respects to my father. As they were closing the casket, he slipped in a car alarm. So I'm home, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to run this little mom-and-pop store with my mother. And I'm going to take my experience with big companies on Wall Street, and I'm going to expand it, make it profitable. And, of course, the first thing I wanted to do with all my merger and acquisition experience was fire my mother. Because she's a mother. She's not. She's a 65-year-old Italian woman stuck in her ways. And I really thought I'm going to come in and we're going to take this thing to the next level. No! You're always a child in your parents' eyes. She gave me no responsibility. She treated me like I was 12 again. My job was to be her servant, her chauffeur, to drive her around on Sunday nights to take her garbage canning. You know what that is? My mother goes through other people's trash looking for good garbage. Radios, clocks, stuff that can be easily fixed. Oh, yeah. We're driving her home one night. She has me pull over. She jumps out of the car and she makes a beeline for this garbage can with these aluminum cooking pans on top, okay? And the really expensive pans on it. Oh, by the way, she wears a hearing aid. But she's too cheap to buy a good hearing aid, so it's the kind that whistles all the time. So you can never have a coherent conversation with her. Because it's always like, Mom, we're going to go to the store and get... It's like talking to a tea kettle in a house dress, okay? So get the image. It's midnight on the streets of Rhode Island. She's in a house dress. Her hearing aid has attracted a pack of dogs. She's holding these pans in the middle of the street, and she actually said to me, quote, I can't believe these people threw these pans out. They're crazy. They're crazy? I go from Wall Street, Marble Office's mega deals. I'm now lookout on the streets of Rhode Island for Mrs. Sanford and Son. It's just little things I wanted to do. Little things to bring the store to the next level. Nothing major, just to expand it, to update it, to modernize it, to bring it into the 21st century. We'll start small, Ma. We'll get a phone. And then a filing cabinet, because my mother doesn't use filing cabinets. She puts all of her bills and files in styrofoam coolers. Because they're lightweight and easy to carry around. I swear, she's got like a dozen of them. Yeah. When she gets called in for an audit, it looks like she's going on a picnic. Oh, and it doesn't stop there. She puts batteries in the refrigerator. Not just good batteries, like a lot of people do to keep them fresh. No. Old batteries, dead batteries. She's cryogenically freezing batteries until science comes up with a cure. But I can't put my beer in the refrigerator because it takes up too much room. So you know where I have to put that? The oven. She doesn't use her oven. And she puts cheese in the car. She puts a block of cheddar cheese in the glove compartment of the car in case she gets stuck on the side of the road, she has something to chew on. Do you see what I was dealing with up there? The bills are in the cooler, the batteries are in the fridge, the beer's in the oven, the cheese in the Honda, I'm in a mental institution, and my father's on the ground laughing so hard he set off the car alarm. You know what I love watching these days? I love watching MTV Cribs. Don't you love that? That's the show, if you don't know. It's a rapper takes you on a tour of his mansion. Here's something you never hear on that show. Yo, this here be my library? This be a book I be reading? That's my crossword. Don't be touching my crossword. It revels in its ignorance. It's not about anything except the stuff. There's not a book in the house, not a magazine. Even in the toilet, there's not a Land's End catalog, a highlights, nothing. Now, I know that joke coming from a white guy is slightly racist, but what are you going to do? We're all a little bit racist. I am. I'm not supposed to say that because I'm a white male and I'm the oppressor in society and everybody's pissed at me. But I realize I speak for a disenfranchised group in this country. White men. We can't say anything about anyone without pissing someone off. Black comics talk about race all the time and they get away with it because they've been oppressed and it's interesting and it's really compelling stuff and that's fine. Well, I have racist thoughts. I'm not supposed to say that because I'm the white male and everybody's mad at me. Gays, Jews, black, Puerto Ricans, women, everybody's pissed at me. But I have race and I'm the oppressor. I'm the bad guy. But first of all, look at me. Who am I going to oppress? I'm a broke, big-lipped guinea. I got nothing up here. Racist stereotypes apply to everyone, including blacks. I know it's been 500 years of oppression, but let's be honest. Black men, you love purple neon license plate holders. The brother's laughing right there. He knows. This is real and this is honest stuff. It's unsafe, but it's real and it's honest. Blacks make racist stereotypes about whites all the time. They get away with it because they've been black. That doesn't make them right. Right? You watch a black comic. Every black comic, for the most part, will do this joke in their act. I guarantee you. They do this broad generalization of the black guy voice and the white guy voice. Right? First they do the black guy all smooth. Yeah, baby, come on. Yeah. Oh, honey, mama, yeah, come on. Then they do the white guy voice. Hey there, Mr. Buddy Boy. Apparently all white men are complete nerds. Hey! Please don't beat me up. I have a pocket protector. Ow! Hey, I'm a white guy. I don't speak that way. In fact, I speak for every white man in America when they say we don't all talk like Screech from Saved by the Bell. That's a racist stereotype. That's like me saying every black man talks like this. Well, hello there. Well, hello there. I want some chicken and watermelon. Hello there. It's like saying Colin Powell goes to the UN. What's up, UN? Never been a better time to be a black man in this country. Because of the war on terrorism, we're not racial profiling the black man anymore. No. Right? Anybody who looks Islamic, you're nodding your head. See, anybody who looks Islamic or Middle Eastern, right? No. Right? You are, I am, you are, I am, you are. You're lying, you say you don't, you're lying, right? Sure, he's handing me a falafel, but... Black man's off the hook. You have done moved up the food chain, my brother. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's that deep secret that we all have inside. I'm not proud of that, but my environment makes me that way. They have me checking my fingernail clipper at the airport as part of our war on terrorism. Is that the problem? It's a fingernail clipper. It's a fingernail clipper. What, some crazy gets on the plane and all hell breaks loose? All of a sudden you hear the pilot, attention passengers. Ow! Hey, what'd you pinch me for? That's gonna leave a mark. Now get out of here. I don't want a French manicure. Get out of here. It's a fingernail clipper. That's not the problem. The problem is you gotta find the terrorists, right? Why can't we find these guys? Why can't we find Bin Laden? We're the most sophisticated Well, let me back up. He's 6'8". He's 6'8". Can't somebody just stand on a stool and go, oh yeah, there he is. I see him. He's right there. Yeah, the guy with the 8-foot turban, the 12-foot beard, and the video crew, that guy. He's making Jihad Gone Wild 4. That's the guy. Everyone would have you believe that North Korea is the problem because they have the bomb. They said they're going to test the bomb. The heck with the rest of the world. No, North Korea, they have the bomb. Don't worry about it. Who cares if North Korea has the bomb? Everybody's got the bomb now. India, Pakistan, I have the bomb. I got it last week. I got it at LL Bean. I got it in Sandstone. I got the bomb and I got a free backpack with the bomb. And the backpack comes with a water bottle so I can hydrate myself as I'm being melted by the nuclear fireball. North Korea has the bomb. Don't worry about it. Folks, they're Korea. Can we be honest with each other? Have you ever owned anything made in Korea that's worked? No. They're gonna be wheeling that piece of crap to the silo. Huddy, 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 huddy. Oh no, fall apart. No world domination today. This is the problem made in Korea. Folks, good night. Thank you very much.